Imagine you're sipping on your morning coffee, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly a friend calls. They casually drop a bombshell. Turns out their routine doctor visit for indigestion revealed they had a heart attack weeks ago. You blink in disbelief. Wait, what? How can someone have a heart attack and not even know it? Well, buckle up, because we're about to uncover the sneaky nature of silent heart attacks, how they happen, the subtle signs, and what you can do to outsmart this undercover villain. What is a silent heart attack? We've all seen those dramatic Hollywood-style heart attacks, someone clutching their chest, gasping for breath, maybe even collapsing in slow motion. But in reality, not all heart attacks come with flashing neon warning signs. Some are so subtle, you might mistake them for a bad burrito. A silent heart attack, or as doctors call it, silent myocardial ischemia, occurs with little to no noticeable symptoms. It's the ultimate stealth mode heart issue, and research shows that nearly 45% of heart attacks fall into this category. Even more surprising, women are at a higher risk than men. The real danger? Because symptoms are mild, many people brush them off as just another bad day, only realizing what happened much later, if at all. How do you know if you've had a silent heart attack? Number 1. Lingering flu-like symptoms. A mild fever, sore throat, and persistent fatigue. Could be the flu, but if you feel off for weeks despite all the herbal teas and Netflix binges, it might be your heart sending distress signals. Unlike a typical viral infection, heart-related fatigue doesn't improve with rest, and you may experience dizziness or unexplained weakness. Some people report a general sense of unease, almost like their body is warning them of something wrong. According to the American Heart Association, nearly 45% of heart attacks go unnoticed because the symptoms are vague or mistaken for common illnesses. If you have persistent fatigue, body aches, or a general feeling of discomfort that won't go away, it's worth consulting a doctor, especially if you're in a high-risk group. Number 2. Unusual bloating. Feeling like you swallowed a balloon. A struggling heart can lead to fluid buildup in your hands, feet, and stomach. This condition, known as edema, happens when the heart isn't pumping efficiently, causing fluids to pool in the body. If your rings feel tighter, your shoes suddenly don't fit, or your pants are snug despite no change in diet, it could be a sign of heart failure. Many people ignore this symptom, assuming it's due to eating too much salty food, but persistent swelling, especially in the legs and abdomen, can indicate that your heart is under stress. Additionally, fluid buildup in the stomach can cause nausea, loss of appetite, and discomfort, making eating feel like a chore. If you notice unexplained bloating along with fatigue or breathlessness, don't brush it off. Number 3. Excessive sweating. We all sweat, some of us more than we'd like to admit. But if you're suddenly sweating buckets while sitting in an air-conditioned room, your heart might be working overtime. Cold sweats, particularly those accompanied by dizziness and chest discomfort, can be a telltale sign of a heart attack. Your nervous system triggers excessive sweating as a response to the stress your heart is under while trying to keep blood flowing. A study published in Circulation found that excessive sweating was reported in over 55% of women experiencing a heart attack. Unlike sweating from heat or exercise, heart-related sweating often feels clammy and appears suddenly. If you're drenched for no reason, especially with nausea, dizziness, or chest tightness, it's time to call your doctor, or better yet, 911. Number 4. Unexplained heartburn. Love spicy food. We get it. But if your usual heartburn remedies aren't cutting it, and you're feeling discomfort in your chest, don't just blame last night's sriracha-covered wings. Acid reflux and heartburn are common, but persistent or severe chest discomfort could actually be angina, an early warning sign of a heart attack. This happens when the heart isn't getting enough oxygen, causing pain that mimics digestive issues. Unlike regular heartburn, which improves with antacids, heart-related chest pain might worsen with physical exertion and subside when you rest. According to the Cleveland Clinic, heartburn that comes with shortness of breath, nausea, or dizziness should never be ignored. If your heartburn keeps coming back or feels different from usual, it might be time for a cardiology checkup. Number 5. Nerve damage and diabetes. Diabetics, listen up. Advanced diabetes can damage nerves, making it harder to feel a heart attack. The crushing pain? It might just feel like mild indigestion. This is due to diabetic neuropathy, which reduces sensitivity to pain, especially in the chest and extremities. Studies show that nearly 25% of diabetics experience silent heart attacks because their bodies don't register the typical warning signs. Instead, they may feel extreme fatigue, dizziness, or nausea symptoms easy to dismiss as stress or low blood sugar. The American Diabetes Association warns that diabetic patients should be extra vigilant about any unusual symptoms, including mild discomfort in the chest, jaw, or arms. If you have diabetes and experience sudden weakness, shortness of breath, or unexplained fatigue, seek medical attention immediately. Number 6. Pain in unexpected places. We've all heard that heart attack pain radiates to the left arm. It can also hit the right arm, jaw, teeth, abdomen, or back. Heart-related pain doesn't always feel like the crushing pressure you see in movies. It can be dull, sharp, or even mistaken for muscle soreness. Women in particular often report jaw pain or upper back discomfort instead of classic chest pain. The reason? The nerves in the heart are connected to various parts of the body, so pain signals can be misinterpreted by your brain. If you suddenly experience unexplained pain in any of these areas, especially if it comes with fatigue, nausea, or shortness of breath, it's worth a trip to the doctor. Number 7. Constant fatigue and breathlessness. Feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep? Shortness of breath for no reason? It might not just be your boss draining your energy, it could be your heart asking for help. When your heart struggles to pump blood effectively, your body receives less oxygen, leading to extreme fatigue. Simple tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even walking short distances may suddenly feel exhausting. This kind of fatigue isn't the same as feeling tired after a long day. It lingers and doesn't improve with rest. Shortness of breath, dyspnea, can also be a sign that fluid is building up in the lungs, a condition known as pulmonary congestion, which is common in silent heart attacks. According to the Mayo Clinic, persistent fatigue and breathlessness, especially in older adults, should never be ignored. If you're feeling unusually drained for no clear reason, your heart might be struggling more than you realize. How is a silent heart attack diagnosed? If you suspect something's off, don't wait for your body to spell it out in capital letters. Silent heart attacks can be detected through several medical tests. An electrocardiogram records the heart's electrical activity and can reveal past heart damage. CT scans and MRIs provide detailed images to detect scarring or abnormalities in the heart muscle. Cardiac biomarker blood tests measure proteins like troponin, which are released after heart muscle damage. Stress tests and angiograms assess how well the heart functions under exertion and detect blockages in the coronary arteries. If the condition is serious, treatments may include blood thinners, nitroglycerin, or emergency procedures like stenting or bypass surgery to restore proper blood flow and prevent further damage. How to reduce your risk of a silent heart attack. Number 1. Move that body. Your heart loves movement, and even a little goes a long way. Start with short daily walks, then work your way up to jogging, swimming, or even dancing. Exercise strengthens your heart, improves circulation, and helps maintain a healthy weight. Yoga and meditation are great for stress management. Chronic stress releases hormones that increase blood pressure and inflammation. Don't forget resistance training, weightlifting, or body weight exercises. Strong muscles mean a stronger heart, better metabolism, and improved overall endurance. The American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. That's just 30 minutes, 5 times a week. Number 2. Eat like your life depends on it, because it does. Your diet has a direct impact on your heart's health. Swap processed, salty, and fatty foods for high-fiber vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, and avocados help reduce inflammation and lower cholesterol. Craving something sweet? Replace junk food with fruits like berries, apples, and oranges, which provide antioxidants and fiber without the sugar crash. Stay hydrated and limit sugary drinks. Water is your heart's best friend. Number 3. Quit smoking like yesterday. Smoking is like slow-motion self-sabotage for your heart. Each cigarette damages your arteries, increases plaque buildup, and makes blood more likely to clot. If you smoke, your risk of heart disease doubles, and quitting immediately lowers your risk within months. Need motivation? Within 24 hours of quitting, your risk of heart attack already begins to drop. If quitting feels tough, seek support groups, nicotine replacement therapies, or talk to a doctor. Just don't wait. Number 4. Keep an eye on your numbers. You wouldn't drive a car without checking the fuel gauge, so why ignore your health numbers? Blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels all need to be in check. High blood pressure silently damages arteries, high cholesterol clogs them, and uncontrolled blood sugar increases your risk of heart disease. Get regular checkups, monitor your numbers, and make the necessary lifestyle or medication changes before a silent heart attack strikes. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our channel